How did you come across solving the issues regarding employment through AI? How did the idea came to you?
So I have my PhD in AI from Illinois Urbana-Champaign, and then working at Google, and then I started Bloomreach, another startup in the personalization AI space. And both at Google and Bloomreach, I built large teams, hired hundreds of people, interviewed thousands of people. And I saw all the challenges in recruiting, identifying who's the right fit for which job. And being a data person was like, as human beings, we don't have enough data to do that evaluation ourselves. As a seasoned hiring manager, you look at few people, but through AI now what you can do is you can take the data of millions of people and use that learning to apply to the recruitment process to help everyone. So that led me to start applying AI to the recruitment process.
Do you believe that an organization is now able to optimize the entire talent life cycle, talent management life cycle with the help of AI?
In today's time, what has happened is that people stay in the organization for a short period. Like every 3-4 years, people tend to switch jobs. So you have to keep constantly bringing in the people.
Right.
And through AI, now what you are able to do is you have to understand who is going to perform well in your organization, who can quickly come up to speed, who might stay long with you, and even after they were to leave, can they come back, right?
Right.
So what AI is able to do is understand who performs well in which organization, in which function, at what time, and combine and have this entire life cycle going from being a candidate, prospect to employee to alumni, optimized.
So is there a way that we can now, find a candidate even before the interview?
Actually, when people say that I'm going to judge someone during the interview process, right, that is totally broken.
Right.
You cannot really judge someone's life of work in an hour. What you can do is you can use the interview to understand how well you are going to work with that person, maybe do some spot check, right? So what AI helps us to do is really understand what someone has done in the past and what they are capable of doing. Like, have they explored new areas or not? Have they grown well in their career or not, right? Have they succeeded in new environments or not? And once we have that understanding, actually what machines can do, AI, is really help us understand who will be a great fit. And then during the interview process, you can now go and do the cultural test that, am I going to work well with this person or not?
If you could take us through an example of some of your customers, what challenges they were facing and how you've combated them?
Today what happens is 80% of the recruiting happens because of attrition. So you have an employee base, but people are not able to grow in their career in the organization, so they tend to leave.
Right.
And then second is that as an enterprise, right, because unemployment is historically low, people have a lot of options. So a successful employer needs to be able to build their brand with the community, right? And then when people are coming to them, they should be able to engage them and quickly hire them.
Right.
So what we are able to do through this system is optimize this entire life cycle. So providing a nurturing framework so that people are able to build their community, providing a great experience on their website so that as candidates come, they are quickly able to identify what is the most relevant job for them in the organization. Once they become an employee, through internal mobility and career growth, help guide them through what all they can do within the organization. People tend to refer their friends. Right. Can they move them through this process very, very seamlessly? And when they were to leave, can the enterprise keep them engaged through? So we have offerings for each of these, which employers are using to optimize this whole process.
How does your AI platform help companies that are difficult to engage with? The companies which do not open up as much and they have high attrition rate. How does your platform help them?
Actually, in today's time, right, many of these companies are trying hard to attract the talent, but they have no mechanism to get the word out.
Right.
So first what they are doing is using our platform to build relationship with the individuals. So can they send them these targeted, very personalized messages with all kind of things happening in the company so that people outside learn about that company and get excited. The second thing is, as an example, when you go to a company's website and take any big name, right, they may have 1,000 open jobs. Now from outside as a candidate, you have no idea which job to apply for.
Right.
And then when you apply, no one looks at your resume and they reject you because you forgot to add few words over there, right? So through our system, and on the other hand, if you are a recruiter, right, and of this company, you may be getting thousands of applications. Half of them are actually fake. So you don't know what to do.
Correct.
So what we are able to do is optimize and understand that when someone is applying, one is of what they are saying, which of this is actually true, and then which job within the company is the most relevant for them. So that instead of they searching for it, we give them the recommendation, and only the recruiters get only the most relevant profiles for the job they are working on. So make the experience very seamless and effective.
Great. How have you been able to combat the biggest issue in recruitment, that is hiring cost and time?
So by building this community and by quickly identifying who's the right fit. So what happens is today when someone applies for a job, for a recruiter they have to go through thousands of profiles to pick the 10 which are relevant to even talk to, right? That can take weeks.
Right.
Now what will happen is if you are a good candidate, by the time those 4 weeks are gone when recruiter is getting back to you, you have already found another job. But on the other hand, through AI, the system is able to do that in seconds. So as soon as you apply, the recruiter gets notified that a relevant candidate has applied. So that time of 4 weeks gets cut down to minutes.
Okay.
And as a result, more candidates come through the process, which further reduces the cost as well. The second is once you become an employee, through internal mobility, we are able to reduce the attrition. So almost 70% of the people have said that they would rather stay in the company if they can find another opportunity versus leave the company, right? Now through our platform, they are able to discover that.
Right.
Now if the attrition goes down, what happens is that your cost dramatically goes down. Because if you lose someone, bringing a new person in has a huge expense of recruitment cost, onboarding cost, training them and getting them up to their speed. You save money on all that as well.
So my last question would be, what difference is Eightfold.ai making right now in the recruitment space?
Our entire motto is about helping people with employment, right? If you are a candidate, we are working hard to make sure that you are able to find your dream job. And if you're an employer, we are helping them find that dream candidate.
All right. Thank you so much for your time.
Absolutely. Thank you.